I'm about to get out of game, and we are live, y'all. Wednesday, February 12th. We are in a live workshop. I just want to make sure that there's no issues with the internet. There's no technical difficulties that's going to stop me from giving you life-changing information. All right, so look, before we get started, I need to just get some commitments. I need to set the tone because I promise you the information I'm going to share with you on this workshop has the potential to change everything about your life this year. It has the potential to help you generate thousands of dollars in cash flow every single month if you allow it. But you gotta have an open mind and you gotta be locked in with me. So look, I need you to give me your undivided attention for the next 90 minutes. I don't want you scrolling on social media. I don't want you multitasking and texting, and I don't want you to be doing nothing else but giving me your complete undivided attention. If you can commit to that, I need you to type commit in the chat. If you could give me 90 minutes of your time, because we know how to scroll and binge watch all our favorite shows. We know how to gossip on the phone with our family and friends about things that's not going to serve us, that's not going to get us to our next level in our life. I need you to lock in with me because this information is going to help you get to that next level. Naisha, I got your commitment. Let's get it. Diamond Wealth, I got your commitment. Let's get it. Brandy, I got your commitment. Let's get it. Vanessa, I got your commitment. Let's get it. All right, I love it. I love it. Ellie, I got your commitment. Neo, I got your commitment. W. Glenn, I got your commitment. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Audrey, what up? I got your commitment. Bianca, I got your commitment. Let's get it. Let's get it. Tanya, I got your commitment. I love it. The reason why I need you to give me that commitment is because I'm going to commit to giving you life-changing information over these next 90 minutes. And I want you to expand your mind over these next 90 minutes. Like, it's a concept that me and my mentor, we always talk about. It's about commit now, figure out the rest later. See, when you commit now and figure out the rest later, you put yourself in a position to figure it out. Put me in the chat if you've been in a figure it out moment in your life where your back was against the wall and it was no other choice but for you to get to that next level, but for you to do something different, but for you to get uncomfortable. I want you to be in that exact moment over these next 90 minutes because I promise you, I am going to challenge you to think differently. There's going to be some concepts that I break down and you may scratch your head and say, Mogul, this don't make sense. And I want to challenge you to forget everything you think you learned about building wealth, buying businesses, getting access to capital, mastering finance. I want you to throw everything out the window. I want you to borrow my mindset for tonight. I want you to lean on my understanding because if you knew what to do already, you would already be doing it. I'm just being honest with you, all right? The next thing that I need everybody to do, I need you to make sure that you have a pen, a pad, you on your laptop, you want to be somewhere tucked away, you don't want to be distracted by anybody. I want you to make sure that you are in a safe space where you can consume this information. All right? So if y'all ready for that, type ready in the chat. If y'all are ready for that, type ready in the chat because I'm ready to get to the game, y'all. I'm ready to get to the game. I'm not here to waste no time. I'm not here to play anything but give y'all what you are looking for. So, but before I get started, I want to ask this question actually. What are you looking to learn on this workshop? And I'm going to give you a lot. I could teach you on so many things, but I want to make sure that I give you as much as what you are looking for. And if I'm not going to touch on it, I want to strive to add it in there if you say that you want it. So let me know in the chat. And when you are commenting in the chat, make sure you click everyone, not host and panelists. Click everyone so everybody can see your message, all right? But let me know in the chat, what are some things that you are looking to learn on this workshop tonight? Wealth building. All right, Antoinette, I got you. We're going to talk about that for sure. No worries. I got you. When it comes to wealth building, I'm your guy. All right, cool. Cool. What else? What else y'all got? What else y'all want to talk about? Funding. Okay. I got you, Charles. No worries. No worries at all. Finance. Okay, cool. I got y'all. So look, I want to introduce myself really quickly. For those of you that are familiar with me, meaning that you've bought a course, you're in my community, you've been to a class, and you are familiar with what we do, the value we provide, put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if that's you. And put a 2 in the chat if you're like, listen, I don't know this guy from a can of paint. I just got a text message. Somebody shared me a link. I seen him one time online, but I don't know nothing about him. I don't know nothing about him. Put a 2 in the chat if that's the case. I just want to make sure that I got a good understanding of who I'm talking to right now because I don't want to overshare if I don't need to because I want to get straight to the game. If you already know what we do and know my story, I'm not going to go into it, but we have a lot of tools in here. We have a lot of tools. So I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. You know what I mean? It's like, my team, we got to do some more marketing, or actually we are doing right marketing because we got new eyeballs on us. So what I want to do for about 5 minutes before I get to the game, I just want to share my story really quick because I know how valuable it is for you to understand why I'm qualified to share the information I'm going to share with you. I want you to understand that there's a reason why I'm so passionate, I'm so confident in the way I teach and the way I operate because of the things that I've been able to do in my life. So my name is Ramel Newworlds. I am 32 years old, born and raised in Brooklyn, New York. My story is like anybody that come from the bottom, right? I come from poverty, welfare, food stamps, free lunch, you name it. My mom passed away when I was 12 years old to cancer. My grandmother passed away when I was 14 years old to cancer. So I lost two women in my life that raised me, and now I'm being raised by a single father who's working 50, 60 hours a week to keep the lights on. So I'm no stranger to struggle, y'all. And I'm sharing this because it's not about how you start, it's about how you finish. Somebody type finish in the chat. It's not about how you start, it's about how you finish. See, I come from a place of struggle, but I've been able to build up a $20 million empire. I've been able to help thousands of students get into the 700 credit club, get into the 800 credit club. We even had 8 self-storage millionaires that have come through our program. We got hundreds of 6 and 7 figure earners in our program. We've been able to get access to over $50 million. And my complete mission on this workshop is to teach, train, and mentor you on how to be able to become a financial playmaker. I want to show you how to buy cash flowing businesses with no money down strategy. I want to show you how to master finance. Somebody type playmaker in the chat. See, that's what we talk about when it comes to being able to really master finance and being able to really build wealth. We call that playmakers because we run the play. Like, we don't think too much about it. See, I'm a serial entrepreneur. I own multiple businesses, but I am most known as the self-storage king. The reason why I am known as the self-storage king is because I've been able to master a hidden industry. They call it the best kept secret, the self-storage industry. But I'm going to give y'all the key. We're not gatekeeping tonight. I'm going to give y'all the key, and I'm going to let y'all in on all the game that they hid from us for decades. So that's my story, and I just wanted to share that really quickly because, again, I understand that sometimes it's not about the message itself, it's about the messenger. All right, because we are online and we hearing from different people and they sharing their stories and they tell you information, but you don't resonate with them, right? You don't understand exactly where they come from. You want to know that you're hearing from somebody that has been there where you've been. Just let me know, am I right or am I right? All right, perfect. So for those of you that, just got aware of me, I'm not somebody that popped up 3 years ago, 5 years ago, pandemicpreneur. I'm not that guy. Yes, I'm 32 years old, but I started very young. I actually been in the entrepreneurship world for 10 plus years. Put together financial literacy tours for free while I travel all across the country, middle schools, high schools, colleges, putting together free events because I'm so passionate about this information because it changed my life and I know it could change your life. I launched my nonprofit organization where every single year we actually help 5 students be able to go to college with our scholarship fund. I've been able to write 2 books and I've been able to inspire so many people. And again, I'm just sharing this because I want you to know I'm not somebody that just started last night. I've been doing this for a very long time. So when I get excited, when I get passionate, and energy comes to the Zoom, I don't want you to confuse it for aggression. I want you to understand it's my passion, it's my love. Somebody type passion in the chat. Somebody type passion in the chat. And my goal for you today, my complete mission, as I said, I want to show you how to master capital. I want to show you how to become a financial services playmaker. What I'm going to do on this workshop is show you how to get access to $250,000 in business funding 90 days or less. Not 90 months. Right? Not 9 years. No, I want to show you how you can get access to that type of capital faster than your job could pay you, faster than you could save it. I want to show you how to do that. All right? If you're ready for that, type ready in the chat. If you're ready for that, type ready in the chat. All right, cool. So I needed to set a disclaimer really quick because my attorney told me to do this and I'm about to get to the game, but I just got to get this out the way to make sure I got the right people in the room with the right mindset. This workshop is exclusively for action takers, not action talkers. See, action talkers are people that They say what they're going to do. Or every year, I'm going to start that new business. I'm going to get into mentorship. I'm going to change my life. But you end up doing the exact same thing. You ain't do nothing different. This is not for the people that talk about it. This is about the people that actually take the action. This is about executing. Somebody type execute in the chat. And if you are somebody that's pessimistic, right, you don't really believe that this information is true and it's possible, you might as well leave the Zoom now. I promise you, don't waste our time. Don't waste your time at all. This is for the wealth seekers. That's like Mogul. I'm willing to move with speed now. You said it worked. You showed me the receipts. I'm going to show y'all real receipts in real time. I'm running a play. This is the type of workshop that these are the type of individuals that will get value from it. Because if you have a closed mind, you will not get value from it. I'm just making sure we got the right people in the room. And just to be very clear, I am not a CPA. I'm not a licensed financial advisor. Yes, I have experts on my team, CPAs, financial advisors, SEC attorneys, all of that cool stuff. I have it. But me personally, I am not a licensed financial advisor or CPA. But what I will tell you is this, that I'm a licensed mailbox millionaire, right? What I will tell you is that the information I'm going to share with you is what I've exactly done and what my students have done, and it's from my real life. This is not theory. This is what I've done in my real life, and I'm going to show you the receipts. I'm going to back it up. But the result is very based upon your work ethic. The results that you get is based upon you're willing to do the work and commit. The results are very based upon you willing to stay in the process long enough to see your end result. If you understand this, type clear in the chat. I just want to make sure we're good. If you understand this, type clear in the chat. I just want to make sure we're on the same page, because the information I'm about to share with y'all is about to change your life. But you got to be ready for this information, family. You got to be ready for it. All right, cool. So we clear. We in the same spot. Somebody type one deal in the chat. Somebody type one deal in the chat, because it literally takes one deal to change everything about your life. You're one piece of information away from getting out of your 9-to-5 job. You're one relationship away from being able to get your dream life. You're only one deal, one move, one gym, one phone call, one class away from you being able to be on the path to get your dream life. And hey, Mogul, listen, like, what you mean? I'm telling you because this is what I've done in my real life. This was me right here on the left-hand side, right? I did everything that they told us to do. I went to school, I graduated high school, I went to college, I got my degree in business management and communications, and I got a full-time job working for Pepsi Beverages Company. They was paying me $55,000 a year as a sales rep. Well, I would go into the Walmarts, the Targets, the gas stations, 4 or 5 in the morning, cold as hell, filling up the shelves with Aquafina and Pepsi and Gatorade. Put a 1 in the chat if you ever seen any of these sales reps in Target and Walmart filling up the shelves. Put a 1 in the chat, because that was me. that was definitely me, right? But this is the difference between me and most people that are not successful, and it's because of my mindset. See, my dad always told me when I was young, never settle for a job, because a job stands for just over broke. Somebody type just over broke in the chat. See, my dad said that if you rely on the job, your entire livelihood can be affected as soon as they let you go, because you are replaceable. See, but he said it's not about not starting with the job, just don't end with the job. You need to have an exit plan. And what I want to share with those of you that's on this call that's looking to get out of that 9-to-5, this is going to be your exit plan. So I walked into the office with a brand new mindset. I want y'all to take and write this down, because this is what changed everything for me. It was the way I thought about things. See, if you change what you see, you're going to change your result. When I walked into the office, I said, I no longer work for you, you work for me. That was my thought process. So I'm going to utilize the experience here working for a $1 billion company. I'm going to learn sales. I'm going to learn marketing. I'm going to learn organizational structure. I'm going to utilize my W-2s, my tax returns to go and start my business and invest in me. I'm going to take everything that you're doing and I'm going to invest in me. Somebody type invest in the chat. We got to look at life differently. If you go into your job and you stressed out and you don't got a good mindset, no wonder you won't be a successful entrepreneur, because it takes more work than that. It's easy to clock in. I'm going to be real with you. The hard work is being able to never clock out. And that's what it's like when you are an entrepreneur. I'm just being real with you. But I'm going to share with you a business model that's really going to change everything, right? And this is how God works, so powerful. As I started my business, I invested $5,000 into mentorship, my very first mentorship. And really, it was just a course online. And I had to put the piece together from watching the videos. It wasn't even live mentorship or nothing like that, right? You just had the online course. But in the course, the mentor said to go out and network with different individuals to see if they will be able to partner with you on opportunities. The mentor said to send out letters and direct mail and cold call to find motivated owners, motivated property owners, right? That's looking to sell. I just ran the play. I didn't second guess it. If I pay for mentorship, I'm not leaning on my understanding. I'm leaning on my mentor's understanding. So I send out letters, I cold call, I text message, and I came across a lady that was going through a pre-foreclosure. Put a 1 in the chat if you know what a pre-foreclosure is. Put a 2 in the chat if you don't. Put a 1 in the chat if you know what a pre-foreclosure is, 2 if you don't. Perfect. Those of you that do not know what a pre-foreclosure is, that's when you fall behind on your mortgage. The bank is going to take that property away from you. All right, that's typically what happens. But what I did, I sat down with the bank and I sat down with the sellers and I worked out what is called a short sale. So I was able to negotiate and get that property for a discount, and the bank was able to waive the balance on what the seller was owed. But the thing is, I didn't have the money, family. I was only 22 years old, making $55,000 a year at Pepsi. The mortgage companies denied me, but I did not quit. Somebody type "don't quit" in the chat. This is what's going to change everything. I'm going to give you a lot of game, but if you do not master what I'm sharing with you now, which is the mindset to do whatever it takes for however long it takes to stay in that process long enough to outlast that learning curve, you will never win. And I went on eventbrite.com. There's some game for y'all. And I went to over 50 meetups. I got a suit on, my business cards. I'm doing what the mentor told me to do. And I end up coming across a lady who was old enough to be my grandmother. That's how God works. She said, I see something in you. I love your drive. I love your passion. You remind me of my son. You're going to go far. She ended up making a phone call to an investor that she worked with for 20 years. Somebody that's making millions of dollars that I would have never had a meeting with if it wasn't for mentorship, if it wasn't for somebody to connect the dots for me. She gave me what we call a hand up. Not a handout. She gave me a hand up. I sat with the investor, had the meeting. I showed him the deal. He ended up putting the entire $590,000 up for me. It cost $590,000 for this 2-family brownstone in Brooklyn. Those of you that's in New York, if you're from New York, can I get a year in the chat? If you're not from New York, don't worry about it. Don't mind me, right? But only my New Yorkers know what I'm talking about. But if you from Massachusetts, you from LA, you from any of these cities where brownstones are available, you know how pricey these brownstones are. See, I just had to give him 50% ownership in that deal. When we sold it, we split the profits. That same property, 2-family brownstone, we put $40,000 in renovations utilizing a Chase business credit card, put it back on the market, sold it for $1.2 million. I made 6 figures in real estate my very first deal. Somebody type 6 figures in the chat. And I'm showing y'all the receipts. Before I get to the game, I want you to understand I got the proof. And I'm only showing you this because in our community, sometimes seeing is believing. See, I walked away with a $157,000 check after I split my profits, paid all the liens that was on the property, all the fees, sales commissions, taxes. I walked away with 6 figures in one deal, what it would have took me to make 4 years, 5 years at my day job. Y'all see it right here, 2017. This is how I got started. So when I say one deal could change your life, I'm not telling you from theory. This is what I've done. If I could do it, you could do it, because I come from the worst circumstances, or you probably come from worse, but it don't even matter. I want you to know that this is the opportunity, this is the proof that you could do the exact same thing. Are y'all with me? So I doubled down, y'all. I didn't stop. As you see, I wrote down my goals. In 2019, I'm writing it down, what I want to do. Buy more properties, build my brand, double down, bought more assets, more cash flow, more passive income, more checks. I couldn't make this up if I wanted to. You see my name on it. I'm not like, this is what we've done in our real life. You see the HUDs, you see my business name, multiple 6-figure checks, not a one-hit wonder. I've done this time and time again. We call this predictable profits. Somebody type predictable profits in the chat. See, when you have a system that's proven, all you got to do is duplicate the system and do it time and time again. Invest more time and energy into it, and you're going to keep getting the same result. All it takes is one. See, now I'm able to travel the world with my family. We take private jets, one-way flights. We don't know when we're coming back because we don't got nobody to report to. I'm interviewed on national television. I was awarded twice for making 7 figures in a day with 2 different businesses. I'm sharing this because I want you to know that your current situation is not your final destination. I was able to buy my dream car, $300,000 Lamborghini, and my self-storage business is paid for it. I've been able to build my family bank. You see 13 million. I gotta up that. $1 million in a week. I'm showing you this because, again, I want you to see this and say, look, if he could do it, I could do it. My current situation is not my final destination. So who's ready to get to that next destination? Who's ready to get to the next level, y'all? Because now it's time to get to the game. Now it's time to get to the game. I got my story out the way. I laid out the foundation, but now it's time for me to literally show you exactly what you need to do. This is exactly what you need to do to really be able to build wealth for you and your family, y'all. And again, this is the exact strategy that not only that I've used, but this has helped my students generate 6 and 7 figures in cash flow every year. Like Cookie Robinson, she ran the exact strategies, as you can see the screenshot right here. I hope everyone's weekend has been great. On January 31st, I closed on my first acquisition. She went and bought a cash flowing business with $5,000 out of her pocket, leveraging a creative financial strategy that I'm going to share with you. Danielle and Lisa, they're capital partners in a $1.8 million storage business. Naya bought a dry cleaning business with IUL, utilizing the creative financial playmaking services that we share. So you could be just like Danielle. You could be just like Lisa. You could be just like Cookie. You could be like Linus. You could be like Naya. You could be like Double R. You could be like so many students of mine that have shown and proved that the system works. Somebody type system in the chat, because it's not about being the best person. You just got to follow a system. You got to have the right coach. We got to draw up the right plays. But I want to ask this question as I get into the game. What's the one main thing that's been holding you back from building financial freedom for yourself and your family? What's the one main thing that's like, Mogul, if I could unlock this piece right here, I'll be in a better spot. Hey, Mogul, this right here has been holding me back. If I can get this one gem and how to connect it, I'll be good. Let me know in the chat. I want to make sure we're talking directly to you. Diamond said mentorship. Lisa said belief. I love that. I love that. Lady said procrastination. Gabriella said money. Marcy said capital. Monica said funds. Brady said financial. There we go. See, y'all know it is the belief. We have to believe in ourselves first. We got to get the right guidance and mentorship once we believe that this is in the cards for us. But I'm not going to get into the mindset right now. I'm going to move away from that. The tangible piece that I've noticed so many people are held up on is the money. So luckily for you, I want to show you how you can make 6 and 7 figures in profits every single year. Matter of fact, this year, regardless of the economy. Put game in the chat if you're ready for me to give you the game on how you can make 6 and 7 figures in cash flow regardless of the economy. I want to show you how to unlock the bank. But this is what I want to do, right? I want to talk to 2 types of people first, because there's some people on this call that's like, Mogul, I don't have the best credit, and that's been stopping me from getting funded. Put a 1 in the chat if that's you. Put a 1 in the chat if you don't have the best credit and you are looking to still get funded. Put a 2 in the chat if you do have great credit and you just looking for new ways to be able to unlock capital. I want to talk to 2 types of people. Talk to 2 types of people. I got you. Gotcha. Let's get it. Yeah. All right, so cool. We got ones that got bad credit that's looking to make some moves, and then we got people that got good credit that just need some strategy. All right. So what I want to do first, I want to talk to the people that have bad credit. And for everybody that stays to the very end, for those of you that have bad credit, I'm going to do a few things for you. Number 1, I'm going to give you free credit repair when you stay to the very end. So it's going to be completely on me. I'm going to give you a system that I utilize as an AI software where you can literally clean your credit for free. So I want you to be able to build that out so you can go get the max funding. However, you can still get funded with bad credit while you're cleaning your credit. And I'm going to show you that right now. So I'm going to give you that. Stay to the very end. I'm also going to give you an opportunity to learn how to go get up to $2,500 tonight, no credit check. I'm going to show you that tonight, but you got to stay to the very end. And then the next thing I'm gonna give you is my business credit checklist because I'm gonna walk through it slightly today, but I'm gonna give you the actual checklist you can take away so you can know how to go get funded for your business. All right. So there's three things. Stay to the very end with me. All right. So those of you that have bad credit, have you ever heard of what is called subprime lenders? Put yes in the chat. Put no if you haven't. Yes if you know about subprime lenders. No if you don't. Yes if you know about subprime lenders. No if you don't. All right, cool. So I'm gonna give y'all a game then. That means I'm giving y'all a game. So check this out. You want to go and Google what are subprime lenders? What are, there we go. So look, subprime lenders are lenders who extend credit to people with low credit scores or histories. They may offer mortgages, auto loans, lines of credit, right? So it says it right here. Subprime loans are for people that don't have the best credit. So they specialize in scores that are 580 to 619, 620 to 629, 620 to 659, right? Y'all see it. A subprime lender is a credit provider that specializes in borrowers with low or subprime credit ratings. Y'all got that? Forgot in the chat, y'all got that. So here's the game, right? Subprime lenders are not your Wells Fargo's, your Bank of America, your Chase. They are private institutions that specifically focus on lending money to people that don't have the best credit, but they do charge you high interest. That's their business model. All right. Just want to make it very clear. So, yes, you're going to be able to go get some money with bad credit, but they're going to charge you high interest. That's their business model. You got to pay to play. But if I can show you a way to get a higher return on investment than what it costs you to even get the money, does it even matter? Yes or no? If I can show you how you can go get a 40, 50% return on the money that you got and the interest is 20 something percent, doesn't even matter. It don't. So this is what we're gonna do. Stick with me. I hope y'all ready. Get y'all pen and y'all pads, y'all. It's time for the game. Now we loading up. So what we're gonna do is we are gonna go to some subprime lenders. I'm gonna give y'all a few. In our mentorship, we got over 50 subprime lenders, but I'm gonna give y'all 5 tonight to make it simple. All right. So Net Credit is a subprime lender. You can literally shoot your shot, check their eligibility. They'll do a soft pull. It won't affect your credit score. If you move forward, then they will pull, but they're gonna do a soft pull just to check it out. This is Net Credit. All right, that's one right there. You have another one, which is Op Loans. You can actually shoot your shot. Again, same thing. You could apply, soft pull, doesn't affect your score to be able to see if you could qualify, and you could get same day funding. So that's Net Credit, that's Op Loan. You have Fig Loans, which is another one. If they are in your area, you can qualify for Fig Loans. Cool, that's 3. You got Upstart. Upstart is another one that you can apply for right here, and you can check the rate. Won't affect your credit score. I'm giving y'all the game. I hope y'all ready for this, y'all. Please be ready. Right, so you got Upstart, and then you got One Main Financial, just a few. That's 5. 5 subprime lenders. All right. Now, this is where it get fun. Get y'all pen. If you went and applied strategically, which is what we show you in our mentorship, how you strategically apply for each of these lenders and you go and run them, and if they each approve you for $10,000, how much is that? Let me know in the chat. Get your pen and your pads going. If each of these subprime lenders is 5 of them, thank you, lady, 50 bands. Thank you, Ebony, 50,000. Thank you, Naisha, 50,000. Right? Thank you, Lisa, 50,000. Okay, so look, now you got $50,000. Here go the game. Let me move up closer because I don't want everybody to hear this, right? I gotta whisper this. When you apply with the subprime lenders, it's a personal cash loan. And if you are approved, they will direct a deposit or ACH deposit the money into your account within 48 hours. However, when the 50,000 is deposited into your account in 48 hours, it doesn't report on your credit profile till 30 days later. I hope that didn't go over your head. When I apply, I'm gonna get the money in 48 hours if they approve me. But it doesn't show up on my credit report till 30 days later. So now I got about 3 to 4 weeks to make some moves. I got some wiggle room to figure out what I do with this 50,000 before it show up on my credit report, before I got to pay this interest. Are y'all with me? Yes or no? Let me know. I just want to make sure y'all with me. Or yes or no? Are you following me? All right, cool. Thank you, lady. Thank you, Gabriella. Thank you, Steffi. Y'all following me. Cool. What's next, Mogul? I got the 50,000. You say I got a couple weeks. What do I do? Well, this is going to be your next step. You're going to go to Bank of America, and you're going to apply for what is called a secured business line of credit. The key word is secured, which means you don't have enough credit to just walk in there and give you 50,000 without some type of collateral. So you're going to say, hey, Bank of America, I don't have the best credit, but I still want to build a relationship with you on the business side. So what you're going to do is give Bank of America the 50,000 that you got from the subprime lenders. They're going to hold it as collateral, but then they're going to issue you a $50,000 secured business line of credit. Are y'all with me? They're going to issue you a secure business line of credit, holding your 50 as collateral. But when you do a business line of credit, you're going to log in online and you can literally withdraw the money off the line of credit to your bank account as cash. The line of credit acts as cash. So I'm going to log into my online banking with Bank of America. I'm going to transfer the money into my business account. Now I got it as cash. I'm going to go hit another bank. I can go hit Key Bank and I'll give them that same 50,000 and say, hey, I need a secured business line of credit. They're going to hold my 50,000 as collateral. They're going to issue me a secured business line of credit. I'm going to log into my online banking and transfer the money from the line of credit to my business account. I pull it out as cash. But I don't stop there. Now I go to PNC Bank. I do the exact same thing with PNC Bank. Give them 50,000. They hold it as collateral, but they issue me a secured business line of credit. I hope y'all follow me. Thank you, Lisa. I'm utilizing the subprime lender's money because I don't have the best credit, but I'm now building relationships with these banks with that money. But let's say I keep going. If I go to two more banks, like M&T Bank, and I give them that same 50,000, they hold it as collateral, but issue me a secured business line of credit. I log in, I transfer the money from the line of credit to my business account as cash, pull it out. Now I go to M&T Bank, or well, I said M&T Bank, Truist, whatever one of these banks. Go to them, 50,000. They're gonna hold that as collateral. Then they're gonna issue you a secure business line of credit, and you run this exact same strategy. That's 5 banks. Yes, Chantel, I'm recycling the money. Thank you. Y'all following me. This is the information you can't YouTube or Google. You got to be in the room with people that's done it. So I could give you the exact plan. But it doesn't stop there. Now, I'm going to take the money from the last bank and I'm going to go pay off Bank of America completely. What happens when I pay off Bank of America completely, y'all? Let me know in the chat. What happens when I pay off Bank of America completely? For everybody that's paying attention with me. Yes, my credit improved. Elvis, the credit, yep, there you go. I get my money back. So what happens is when I pay off Bank of America, they give me back my collateral of 50,000, but they now extend me an unsecured business line of credit. So my secured turns to unsecured. Thank you. Yeah. So guess what? Now I got my 50,000 back as collateral. I'm gonna go to Key Bank, pay them off. They turn my secured to unsecured. I get back the collateral. I'm gonna go to PNC Bank, pay them off. They turn my secured to unsecured, get back my collateral. Y'all with me? I go to Truist Bank, pay them off. They give me back my collateral, but issue my secured to unsecured. I go to M&T Bank, I pay them off with the same money, but they're turning my secured credit to unsecured credit, and I get back my original investment. I don't know if y'all with me, so I'm about to shut the Zoom down. I'm about to shut the Zoom down now. I don't know if y'all with me, y'all. So what happens is now, how much money did I just generate? How much capital did I just generate? Let me know. How much capital did I just generate? Thank you, Elvis. I just created $250,000 in business line of credit, unsecured, with bad credit. It just took me some steps. It took me some strategizing. It took me some mentorship. It took me a couple months. I go pay off the subprime lenders, get them out the way. My score goes up with them, but now I'm in the game. So I don't want to hear anybody after tonight's workshop, oh, Mogul, we got a money problem. No, you won't have a money problem after this workshop. The only problem you may have is a strategy problem, and really you won't have that because I'm giving you as much as I can. The real problem is going to be a belief problem. You may have a confidence problem. You may have a consistency problem. That's the only problem that you may have, and you got to solve that. But you won't have a strategy problem, and you won't have a money problem. I want y'all to put no excuses in the chat. Like we don't do excuses. We just execute, y'all. It's like when we financial services playmakers, that's the type of time we on. So cool. I got all my people out the way that got bad credit. I showed you how you can still go get funded. Now I want to talk to the people that got good credit, how you could actually run these strategies and go get some more money, right? So if y'all ready, type ready in the chat. If y'all ready, type ready in the chat. Type ready in the chat. All right, cool. Y'all ready? Y'all rocking with me? I'm rocking with y'all. So check it. So if you have good credit, right? And I'm gonna show you what good credit looks like. You're gonna go and run what we call our credit card stacking method. It's called credit card stacking. Put a 1 in the chat if you are familiar with this concept. Put a 2 in the chat if you don't know what this is. Okay, so that means I'm giving y'all game. For those of you that's putting 2, you don't know what credit card stacking is. So credit card stacking is when you apply for a series of credit cards with a sequence based upon which banks pull from which credit reporting agency. So we know that there's 3 credit reporting agencies, right? So one is Experian. I know that Chase, and depending on your state where you at, but typically in the tri-state where I am, Chase pulls from Experian. And I know that Chase will give you, excuse me, up to $150,000 with 2 credit cards, 1 inquiry. So I'm gonna go apply with Chase, and I know they pull Experian. I can get up to 150, 1 inquiry, 2 credit cards. That is what we call stacking, because if we're gonna apply one time, we might as well get multiple products with the same inquiry and stack up the cards. Now I'm gonna go ahead Amex because I know Amex pulls Experian. I can go get another up to $100,000 with 4 credit cards, 1 inquiry. So I'm stacking up my cards. I know that I can go and hit Fulton Bank and they pull Experian. They'll give me up to $50,000, right? And they'll give me 1 card. But what I'm sharing with you is you're able to go get 4, 5, 6, you're able to go get 7 cards with 3 inquiries. 3 inquiries, 7 cards, and your access right now is what's 150, 150, that's 300,000. You can get up to 300,000, 7 cards, 3 inquiries, and this is just simple. What we teach in our mentorship, we go in full deep detail where we actually hit 6 to 8 banks at a time. So we really go and hit PNC Bank, we go and hit M&T Bank, we go and hit US Bank, we go and hit a lot of these. Like, and I don't want to make it too complicated for y'all, right? I want to make it simple. So let's stick with 3. I don't want to overcomplicate it, but you could just imagine on one bureau, we put ourselves in position to go get up to $500,000. But this is where the stacking comes in at. So now that we go and hit Experian, we're going to go and we're now going to go and hit the next set of banks that pull Equifax. But the importance is, you need to know which banks are pulling which credit reporting agency. That's the secret. And then you also need to understand which banks give you multiple cards with 1 inquiry. So guess what? Key Bank, I know that they pull Equifax. And Key Bank will give me 3, they'll give me a business credit card and a personal credit card and a personal loan with 1 inquiry, and they'll give me up to $100,000. 1 inquiry. Right? I know that DCU, they'll give me up to $50,000, and they'll give you 1 personal loan and a personal credit card, 1 inquiry. I know that PenFed is another one that they'll give me up to $100,000 and they'll give me two products, one inquiry. I'm stacking up the cards, but now I put myself in position to go get another up to $250,000, yeah, with three inquiries. Three inquiries. This is how we do it. Stack them up. Let's not stop there. Let's not stop there. So now I need to go and hit the banks that pull TransUnion, right? Let me backtrack. Here we go. I need to hit the banks that pull TransUnion. Are y'all following me so far? Type follow in the chat if y'all follow. All right, good. I know that Navy Federal Credit Union pulls TransUnion. They'll give me 50K easy. We have strategies where we go and really get 120 from Navy Fed, but that's a whole other conversation. I know that Bank of America, they'll give you up to 50K and they'll give you two cards, one inquiry, the travel and the cash. I know that Barclay Bank, they pull TransUnion and they'll give me up to 50,000 as well, two cards, the Aviator and the JetBlue. But I put myself in position to go get up to another 150,000. So this just means up to. It doesn't mean you're going to get this amount, but even if you get 20% of it, 30% of it, it's still money. So I just showed you how, and this is all personal. This is not even business yet, y'all. This is all personal. So what you can do right now is put yourself in position to go get what, 250, 350, 4. This is up to 700,000 by running this sequence, going bureau to bureau, card to card. Are y'all with me? Are y'all with me? Come on. Come on. Hey, drop some fire in the chat. If y'all feel like this is value so far, drop some fire in the chat. If y'all feel like I'm delivering so far on what I shared, that I'm going to give you life-changing information, I'm going to show you how to be a financial services playmaker in real time. Drop some fire in the chat. All right, cool. So look, put a 1 in the chat if you're familiar with what is called manufactured spending. Put a 2 in the chat if you are not. Put a 1 if you're familiar with manufactured spending. Put a 2 in the chat if you are not. Oh man, I'm giving y'all some game. I'm giving y'all some game. All right, cool. Cool. All right, cool. So for those of you that don't know what manufacturer spending is, this is where you not only look at the credit card limit approvals, you also look at what they call sign-on bonuses, cash back rewards, travel points, and you can redeem those to be able to travel for free or get back actual cash or be able to get free gift cards, right? But we like to utilize these free bonuses differently. So I'm going to show you how this works. For example, Chase, right? Look at Chase right here. When you apply and you get the Freedom credit card, they give you a $200 sign-on bonus, y'all. Right here, you get the Freedom Flex and the Freedom Unlimited. And these are the two cards that you can apply for and get this approval same day with both of those cards, one inquiry. So if you get approved for for each of these cards, and you get $200 each, how much is that? Let me know in the chat. How much is that? Let me know in the chat. I applied for Chase. I got approved for 2 cards. Thank you, Tamara. That's $400. So let me get back to my screen so I can show y'all this real quick. I'm gonna show you how this works, right? So now imagine you running this strategy and getting $400 right here easy from Chase. Well, Amex, they'll give you a $300 sign-on bonus for every card you get approved for. So if you go and run the play and you get 4 credit cards with them and they approve you for $300 sign-on bonus each, how much is that? Let me know in the chat. Oh, my playmakers. Thank you, Millicent. Thank you. That's $1,200. Free money. Same thing with Fulton Bank. They'll give you a $250 bonus, right? So if I was to go across each of these bureaus, this is just money that I'll be stacking up. Free money from all of these cards. But I'm not even going to go that far because I want to make it simple, right? Let's just stick with this right here with these 3 credit cards and their sign-on bonuses. So I need y'all to add up 1,200, 400, and 250. What's that number? Add it up for me, y'all. Add it up. Let's get it. That's 1850, right? So I got 1850 in free money. Free. Somebody type free in the chat. This is free money. Just from running a play and applying, I got 1850. But the question is, what do I do with this 1850? That's the question. What do you do? Let me know in the chat. What do you do with this 1850? Let me know. Let me know in the chat. All right. Some people said what? Flip it, leverage. Okay. Open up an LLC. There we go. So y'all already know. Y'all been tapped in with me. So we want to go open up an LLC because that was personal, but now it's time for us to build our business to be compliant. So what I'm going to share with y'all really quick right here. Let me unshare this share again. Right here is our business funding checklist that I'm gonna share with you at the end. So don't worry, I'm gonna share this with y'all at the end. But I just want to make sure y'all see this, right? Put a one in the chat if y'all see this. One in the chat if y'all see this. All right, cool. So in this funding checklist, first thing you're gonna do is form your LLC. Did you know that there's platforms like Busy that will literally form your LLC for free? So somebody drop their state in the chat so I can show you how this works. Somebody drop their state in the chat. I want to show you how this works in real time. Florida. All right, cool. So the first person was Florida. I'm going to do LLC. I'm going to go Florida. Excuse me, Florida. Where we at? We're Florida. Right here. Cool. So look, if I go through Busy, in 3 weeks, you'll have an LLC. All you got to pay is $125, which is the state filing fee. All you got to do is pay $125, which is the state filing fee. Well, where do you get the money to pay for this LLC? Let me know in the chat. Where do you get the money? How do you pay this $125? Let me know in the chat. If y'all picking up, y'all follow me. Y'all said y'all follow me. Thank you, Stephanie. The free money. But see, what we teach as financial services playmakers, we want to be creative. So I don't want just one LLC. I need 3. So I'm going to go get 3 LLCs. So I need you to do 125 times 3. Let me know how much is that. What's 125 times 3? Let me know in the chat. Hope y'all with me. That's $375. So I want you to deduct $375 from the original $1,850. Let me know how much you got left. Let me know how much you got left. Take $375 from the $1,850. Where we at? We at 15. No, what? We at 1525 or 1425? Which one, y'all? All right, let me do the numbers because y'all playing 1850 minus 375. 1475. There we go. 1475. So look. So we down to 1475, but we're not done yet. We need to set our LLC up to be compliant. See, you just can't have a random LLC and think you're going to get funded. It has to be compliant. So you need to go to the bank and open up a bank account, and then you got to put money in a bank account. You can put as little as $100 just to fund the account. So if you got 3 different LLCs, you open up 3 bank accounts, that's $100 each. That's $300. So I need you to deduct $300 from the 1475. Let me know where we at. Take 300. Thank you. We down to 1175, y'all. So we done got 3 LLCs set up, 3 bank accounts funded with $100. Now we need to go get our address, phone number, fax number. You can utilize platforms like Opus, and they'll charge you only $99 to be able to get a phone number, fax number, and address. So if I do that for 3 LLCs, that's $300 to get started. I need you to deduct $300 from that 1175. Let me know where we at. We at 825. Cool. So we got our LLC set up, 3 of them, 3 bank accounts funded, 3 addresses, phone numbers, fax numbers. Now we need to go and get an email and website. You can go to platforms like Fiverr, and you can actually pay somebody $150 to set you up with a website. So if you go get 3 websites, 3 emails, domain set up, do 150 times 3. How much is that? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. This is what it's called, Fiverr, right here. Thank you. So deduct $450 from the 875. How much we got left? 425. So I just showed you how to go get 3 LLCs for free, fund the business accounts, set up the website, the address, the phone number, the fax number, all for free. And you still got $425 left if you want to take, you want to take your lady or your hubby out on a date night. You still got somebody to do a couple of things. So not only am I showing you how to go and get 3 LLCs for free and set them up to be bank compliant to go get the bag, I'm showing you how to have a good night out. I'm showing you how to have a good weekend. You know what I'm saying? It's Valentine's Day coming up. Some of y'all might want to run this play. You create some money, you might be able to have a good night. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being real. All right? But it doesn't stop there. What we want to do is what we call spin the block. Vanessa, I'm gonna try my best to slow it down. I told y'all I only got 90 minutes. I'm striving to give y'all as much as I can. All right. So what we're gonna do is what we call spin the block. Somebody type spin the block. Somebody type spin the block. So what we're gonna do now, what we're gonna do is go back on the business side though. So now that we have these 3 LLCs set up and they're all compliant, we're going to go back and run the exact same sequence with the same banks, but on the business side. But now we have a stronger relationship with them. So guess what? If I go and apply for Chase on the business side, Amex, Fulton, the same exact sequence, get 2 cards on Chase, 4 cards Amex. I put myself in position to go get 300K or more on the business side. I'm going to do the exact same thing with the Equifax banks, right? And I'm gonna go out there and apply. That's another 250,000 on the business side. I'm gonna do the exact same thing with the TransUnion banks, and I'm gonna go and run this sequence. And now I put myself in position to go get another 150K. But if I just showed you, you literally can go get 700K plus 700K over here on the business side. You put yourself in position to go get 1.4 million in funding, and you can do this within 90 days. The first 30 days is going to be you going to go get the funding on your personal. And then we show you how to remove the inquiries in 24 to 72 hours. And then you go back on the business side because the business is going to take about 3-4 weeks to come in and you go run it up. But there's no money problems. Put a 1 in the chat if you feel like you got a money problem. Put a 2 in the chat if it's solved. I want to make sure y'all with me. Like, we have no money problems. So we're going to go and do this. Now check it out. That's just one business. I told y'all that we want to go get 3 businesses. So imagine if we removed the inquiries and went back again and did another 300 on business number 2. Right? Did another 250 on business on number 2. Right? Another 150 business number 2. Now it's another 700,000 on the next business. Then I remove the inquiries. I go back another 30 to 60 days later on business number 3 and do the exact same thing. This is the sequence. Thank you, Carolyn. Rinse and repeat. Somebody type repeat in the chat. Somebody type repeat in the chat. Somebody type repeat in the chat. So look, this is our Mailbox Millionaire Wealth Building Blueprint, right? The entire blueprint that I'm sharing with you, that I'm breaking down, is number 1, we have to be able to become understanding of capital mastery, right? So what I just shared with you is one component. That's just one piece. One piece of it is going to be business credit card stacking, right? Business credit, right? The other piece is backdoor funding, right? What I just showed y'all earlier, we're going into the banks getting it secure. The other piece will be SBA loans. And I don't have the time to get into that, but I'm just showing you. The other piece is grant money. I don't have the time to be able to show you that, but it's what we give you in our program. You got CDFI loans, which is Community Development Financial Institutions. These are nonprofit organizations that's sponsored by the banks. You also have corporate funding. So the name of the game is to master everything when it comes to funding. That's the first step that we want to teach you, right? Once you master capital, you can just unlock money. I'm talking about 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, 5 million. You can unlock the bag. Somebody type unlock in the chat. Somebody type unlock in the chat. And look, I'm breaking down the bigger picture. So I know it's a lot. Don't try to digest everything, but I want you to understand the full picture. The journey of 1,000 miles starts with one step. All right. Moving along. Once you master the capital, it's time for us to turn our information into compensation. All right. It's time for us to turn what we know into the bag, into some cash flow. Right. So, what we want to do next is start what we call a 6-figure funding agency. Put a 1 in the chat if you know what this is. Put a 2 in the chat if you don't know what this is. Do you know what a funding agency is? 1 in the chat if you do, 2 if you don't. All right, cool. So I'm giving y'all some game. This is one of the best business models to be in because it's highly profitable, but it's low overhead and you don't need no licenses. You don't need no, it's no barrier to entry. So what is called a funding agency is somebody like you, a financial services playmaker. You're super excited. Wow. See, Vanessa, you're excited. Sherry, you're excited. Jasmine, you're excited because you know how to go to the banks and unlock this money. You know how to go and unlock it because you understand business credit card stacking, SBA loans, grant funding, corporate funding. You've been able to build relationships with banking reps because these are strategies that we teach in our mentorship, right? So when you understand all of these strategies and resources, you're going to market to people over here who are business owners, but they're sad because they have this big, great idea, but no money to support it. Type me in the chat if you know somebody that got great ideas but no money to support it. Or maybe you got great ideas but no money to support it. So there's so many people that's right here in this spot. Well, you're going to help them out by creating what is called a funding agreement. This is going to be a contract between person A and person B. You're going to be person A. Person B is the person that has the business. And you're going to agree to help them get access to capital. And whatever you get them approved for, you're going to charge a 10% success fee. That is what you would charge. And that's just how the industry works. So if you go to the banks and you know how to structure this person's LLC, which is what I showed you tonight, you get this person $250,000, which is easy. I just showed you tonight. Well, how much is your payout? Let me know in the chat. If you get person B funded $250,000, thank you, Brandy. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you, Ebony. So guess what? Your payout is going to be $25,000. Put me in the chat if you cool with running a business like this and getting paid $25,000 per client. Put me in the chat if you cool with doing this once a month. Like, let's just say once a month, I get somebody funded 25,000. I mean, 250,000. But we actually show you how to generate leads, how to really master these strategies where you can get somebody approved for 250,000, but do it 5 times. 5 people for 250,000. So now you times this by 5. How much is that? Let me know in the chat. If you get 5 people funded per month, $250,000, your payout is 10%. That's $125,000 a month. You done built a 7-figure business by offering people funding options. You just created a 6- and 7-figure funding agency. And it doesn't stop there. It doesn't stop there, y'all. Y'all ready? Can I give y'all some more? Or should I wrap this up? We coming to the 90 minutes, y'all. Should I give y'all some more or should I wrap this up? All right, I'm gonna give y'all a little bit more. I'm gonna give y'all a little bit more. All right, cool. Cause y'all rocking with me tonight. I'm rocking with y'all. All right, cool. So this is when we get to step 3. Step 3 is when we turn our active income. Right, we want to turn our active income into passive income. Because the goal is to make money in your sleep, not in your feet, right? Wealth is measured in time. I could go make $1 million, but if I don't got no time to spend with my family, no time to do the things I love, well, am I really wealthy? So I want to be able to invest in assets that's going to pay me whether I get up or not. Somebody type passive in the chat. Somebody type passive in the chat. Cool. So what we like to do is buy already existing cash flowing businesses. We don't want to be able to go and start too many businesses from scratch because the truth is 90% of business owners fail within the first 10 years. So we want to go and buy already existing cash flowing businesses that is already making money day one. So we want to find businesses that have been operating for 10 years or more. We want to find businesses that's already bringing in 10,000 to 100,000 in income already. We want to find businesses that already have marketing and systems and customers already in place. And some of the businesses that we buy, right, is self-storage, right? That's the top business that we buy where it's already set up. We also buy pack and ship businesses, which is one of the businesses that Cookie just bought that we showed you earlier if you was on, right? Laundry mats, right? These are the type of business that we buy. Dry cleaning businesses, right? So imagine you being able to take this 125,000 here and utilizing it to go put down on these businesses here, right? You're going to take the 125,000, put that down on a business to be able to bring you $25,000 a month passive, where you don't have to go out and find new clients. You don't have to keep going out and marketing. This is passive. So we want to turn our active income to passive income. Are y'all following me? Type follow in the chat. Car washes too, yup. This is the Mailbox Millionaire Wealth Building Blueprint. Y'all, this is how you become a financial services playmaker. And really, the highest level of being a financial services playmaker is, right, when you actually, this is the highest level. When you become a financial services playmaker, right? What does that mean, Mogul? Well, a financial services playmaker is when you build a seven-figure consulting agency. This is when you build a seven-figure consulting agency. What does that mean, Mogul? Well, I can consult people in multiple ways. Number one, I am going to be able to provide what is called acquisition consulting. What is acquisition consulting, Mogul? Well, that is when you understand how to go buy cash flowing businesses because you in a mentorship that teaches this stuff. Well, now your clients that you get funded, those clients that you help them get funded, they're going to need to know how to reinvest that money. So not only are you going to get your $25,000 payout for getting them funded $250,000, right? You now can charge them another $5K to consult them on being able to go buy a self-storage, right? Being able to go buy a car wash. Not only that, we teach you how to create strategic partnerships where you can now offer them insurance services because they need to understand that. And you don't need to do this yourself. You want to create partnerships. You want to be able to create affiliates where you get paid commissions by referring them. We show you how to get with tax companies, and now you get paid commissions through partnering with a tax company that does the work. We also show you how you can also get with credit repair companies for people that need credit repair, right? And that's a partnership. We show you how you can actually work with people that's in the mortgage industry for people that need mortgages. And you get paid commissions. But now you're creating 7 different streams of income in one business. Are y'all following me? Type follow in the chat if you follow me. Y'all said y'all wanted more. Y'all said y'all wanted more. But that is our Mailbox Millionaire Wealth Building Blueprint, where we show you step by step how to go master the bag first. Set your business up to be compliant. Let's go and get the bag for you first. Once you do that, now it's time for us to help other people get the bag, and now we get big profits. Once we get big profits, now it's time to reinvest that to go buy assets. Now that we have all of this information and resources, I can help other people do the exact same thing and build a 7-figure financial services agency as a consultant. Ask me how you know, Mogul. Let me know, ask me how you know. How do you know this stuff? This is what I do in real life. This is what I do. Elvis said this is the best Zoom ever. If you feel like this is the best Zoom ever, I want you to type yes in the chat. If you feel like this is the best Zoom ever, type yes in the chat. If you feel like, matter of fact, can I ask y'all this real quick? Can I ask y'all this? I want to, and be honest with me. How much was this worth to you? Just this last hour, 90 minutes, if you was to pay a fee now that you're on the other end of it and you learn this stuff, what is it worth? How much would you have invested if this was a paid class? Put a real number. Let's not say everything priceless. In order to be prolific, we got to be specific. Dr. Cheryl said $1,000. Ellie said 1,500. Natasha said 1,500. Eve said 500, 1,000. And I'm giving it to you for free. $2,000, $5,000, $1,500. Can I ask you another question? What if I gave you an opportunity to be able to spend a full year with me and my team to learn this stuff? How much would that be worth to you? How much would you be willing to invest? If I said, like, this was just an hour, but imagine if you had a full year to be able to get trainings with myself and my team, my experts, to help you understand how to set your business up to be compliant, how to go and get funded. Matter of fact, what if I gave you the products to sell? What if I said, hey, look, Vanessa, here go an ebook, here go a funding ebook, a credit repair ebook, a consultant ebook. You don't have to do nothing but put your name on it, your logo, it's yours to white label. You don't got to do nothing. The product is yours. Go sell it. What if I said, hey, Kathleen, here goes the actual templates, the scripts, the funnels, my exact blueprint, my exact bank reps, everything that I have. All you got to do is just put your information on it. You shoot the video, press play, and you go put it out there to generate clients. How much would that be worth to you? Kathleen said 20,000. Debbie said 25,000. Curtina said 10,000. Yeah. And it can be completely transparent with y'all, right? To be completely transparent with y'all, I have a six-figure mastermind, y'all, where all my students that's making six figures in a year, six figures in a month, and that mastermind is $25,000. But I want to do something special for y'all too. I want to give y'all a hand up, not a handout. Do I have your permission to give you an opportunity to work directly with me and my team and learn more about this to be able to become a financial services playmaker? Yes or no? If I don't have your permission, I'm not going to share it. I want to make sure that you value this. I want you to think about the payoff, not the price. I want you to think about when you are able to put your 2 weeks in at your job because you are becoming a financial services playmaker. Do I have your permission to share opportunity with you to be able to work with me and my team directly so that we can help you become a financial services playmaker? Let me know. They say yes. They say yes. They said I have your permission, right? So this is what I want to do. I want to give y'all the opportunity tonight. And what's cool is my son's birthday is on Friday. My son's birthday is February 14th. He's turning 2 years old, right? My son is turning 2 years old February 14th. So what I want to do, I'm going to drop a link in like 2 minutes. And this link is going to be for you to be able to jump on a call with my enrollment team right now, tonight, like for the people that's serious. And for the first 10 people that lock in this spot and that join us, I'm going to actually do a $2,000 discount just because my son is turning 2 years old and I want to celebrate. I'm in the vibe. I'm in the mood. I want to give back. Because I know what it's like when I was looking for mentorship and I was looking for people to help me out. I needed a hand up. So I want to give you an opportunity to join our Mailbox Millionaire Playmakers Mentorship, where it's a 1-year mentorship and we have weekly classes and you have 4 instructors, myself and 2 other instructors, and we show you how to set up your funnels, your automations, your systems. We also show you how to be able to master capital. It's a full-fledged mentorship to master how to get the funding, how to set yourself up and start your funding agency. So if y'all ready for me to drop the link, drop the link in the chat. If y'all ready for me to drop the link, drop the link in the chat. Only if y'all ready for me to drop the link for y'all to book a call with my team right now and be able to get to that next level. Who's ready to get to that next level, y'all? Who's ready to get to that next level? Okay, they ready for me to drop the link, y'all. They ready for me to drop the link. Yeah, them 2-year-olds. I got a 3-year-old. I got a 3-year-old, 2-year-old, and one on the way. So I got 3 under 3 right now. It's crazy for me, right? 3 under 3. All right, cool. So I'm about to drop the link. I want y'all to book a call and you have to qualify. The reason why I'm just not dropping a link for you to pay right now is because the truth is, I only want to work with people that are serious, not curious. So if you're not willing to invest in yourself and then you're not willing to follow through and do the work long enough to be able to see an end result, if you're not willing to be able to execute when I'm giving you the plays with my team and my coaches, my experts, because I'm giving you my resources, I'm literally giving you a business in a box. If you have a post, let me know. Put me in the chat if you got a post right now. Put me, if you have a post, then you can execute on this because I'm giving you the business in a box. You just have to plug and play and put your own stuff on it and go in. But if you are not in a position to invest in yourself, don't waste your time. If you are not in a position to say, look, I commit and to figure it out and make sure I can do what I need to do to make sure that I'm in the room, then don't waste your time. You have to qualify. Somebody type qualify in the chat. Somebody type qualify in the chat. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right, cool. Let me get this link. Team, y'all got the link, team? Team, y'all got the link? So, team, if y'all ready, on 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the link, drop the link, drop the link, drop the link, drop the link. Let's go. Let's get it. Look. And when you lock in your spot and you book your call for tonight, I want you to let me know in the chat. Type I'm in so I can shout you out. Type I'm in so I can shout you out. And you can let me know that you have booked the call with my team and you are ready to make the investment to be able to join the Mailbox Millionaire Academy Playmakers. You want to learn how to build a 6- and 7-figure financial services business, a funding agency. I need you to type I'm in the chat once you lock in your spot. All right. Only for the people that lock in their spot. All right. Once y'all go in there, so I'm gonna give y'all about maybe like 3 minutes to go in there and get your spots. But while y'all doing that, right? I wanna make it even sweeter. Can I make it even sweeter? Can I make it even sweeter? I want to make it even sweeter. That's only right. All right. I want to make it even sweeter, right? So look, that's what I want to do. For the first 10 people, and I'm gonna let my team know this, because I didn't even share this with them. But for the first 10 people that when they get on a call with my team and they pay in full, I'm gonna give you some bonuses. What I'm gonna do is give you, I got an 18-minute backdoor funding video where I show you how to get the funding, like I shared earlier, in full detail. It's an 18-minute video where I'm going full detail, breaking down my backdoor funding method, how to get funded with bad credit. I'm gonna give y'all that as a bonus. Not only that, I'm gonna give you the full list of my subprime lenders. I gave you 5 tonight. I'm gonna give you all 50. These are the bonuses going to be for the first 10 people that jump on a call and pay in full with my team. They make the investment and they join the Playmakers. I'm going to also give you my 24 to 72-hour inquiry and collection removal hack. So when I talked about being able to remove the inquiries in 24 hours, 72 hours to go back and get it, I want to give you every single resource. I'm going to give you that as a bonus. I'm going to give you a 7-day free trial to my software that we use to find self-storage. So for those of you that really want to learn how to buy cash flow in businesses, you want to buy self-storage, this is the software that we use. I'm going to give you a 7-day free trial. Because the goal is to learn how to get to this level. So yeah, you're going to build a funding agency, you're going to get the capital, but at some point, we want to get to that level to invest and buy cash flow in businesses. We got to learn how to get there. Are y'all with me? Are y'all with me? Let me know in the chat. I'm also going to give you a ticket, free admission, and this is typically $497. But I'm going to give you a free ticket to our next 3-day live virtual family legacy bootcamp. This is where I go in detail with high level strategies when we talk about self storage, investing, syndication, setting up your trust, your wills, your power of attorney, your infinite banking, how to pay off your debts in record time. We go in a high level, how to build wealth with your family. I'm going to give a free ticket. I want to make sure that this is a no-brainer. I want to make sure that at the end of the night, if you don't book a call, you feel like I'm a loser. I'm a loser because this is the opportunity of a lifetime. This guy came on here and gave me information in 90 minutes, more than I ever heard in the last 5 years. He done gave me bonuses on top of bonuses. If I don't move, that means I don't want to win. I want to make sure it's a no-brainer for you. I'm also going to give you my 5-day Fund Your Freedom Challenge replay. I'm not sure if you may know Derek Boone, Smitty the Goat, Nehemiah Davis, Wall Street Trapper, Pinky Cole, Wallow 267. We did a 5-day challenge. I'm going to give you that as a bonus so y'all can go and watch that. This is just a lot of free game, y'all. A lot of free game. A lot of free game, all right? If you type amen in the chat. If you locked in your spot. All right, Mrs. Books. I see Mrs. Let me actually look on the calendar. Let me see if I can look on this calendar. For those of you that's booked. When is that? Oh man, yeah, y'all booked up. Okay. Okay. I see y'all. I see y'all. Let's see. Who else we got? There we go. There we go. All right, Lisa. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Elvis, I see you. My guy Elvis not playing. Yeah, I see you. Who else we got in here? James, I see you. I see you. I see you. Y'all locking in your spot. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Diamond, I see you. Congratulations, Diamond. I see you. Who else is in here? I'm gonna keep looking. I'm gonna keep looking in here. Who else is in here? Namdi. Namdi. Yeah. Yeah, let's get it. Let's get it. My guy Glenn, let's get it. Curtina, let's go. Oh, they said no availability. Oh, we took all the spots. Oh man. All right, hold on. All the spots is gone, y'all. All the spots is gone. Let me see if I can open something up. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. Uh, let's see. So look, can I show y'all some stuff real quick? Can I show y'all some stuff? We opening up more slots shortly. So I just messaged my team. I just messaged my team and they're gonna open up some more slots, right? They're gonna open up some more slots. They're gonna open up some more slots. All right. Cool. So I just want to show y'all a few things, right? I want to show y'all a few things if it's cool with y'all. All right. So look, when you join our community, right? You get access to our school community. And not only do you get access to our school community, you also get in our private Telegram group where we have our private calls, our private resources, all the resources, the templates that you need. So just to give you an example, right? So you see this funnel right here. One of our clients, excuse me, one of our clients is in our Playmakers. This is the type of funnel that we give you the full blueprint. All you got to do is plug and play. So we give you the actual software, the systems, so you can do exactly this. You don't got to overthink it. I did all the work for you. What I can't do is shoot the video for you. I can't go and do the photo shoot for you, right? But as far as giving you the exact layout, the template, the verbiage, and what to say, how to do it, and start your agency, this is done. This is part of the mentorship. We give you our plug and play funnel template. Now, let me show y'all this, right? Let's show y'all this. Check this out. Look at our student of the month, Devontae. Student of the month, Devontae. He went out there and got approved for $480,000 and started his own funding company, y'all. I couldn't make this up if I wanted to, right? Let me show y'all this. Like, this is what we doing here. Look at the look at what's happening. $1 million pre-approval. Cool. That's a pre-approval. But this one is approved. $100,000. This is how we turn an auto loan into a cash loan. I couldn't break that down right now on the call. I'll be doing you a disservice, right? I couldn't tell you that we got another $40,000 on Lending Club. I couldn't break that down. I couldn't show you right here. If you could see this, what is this? I don't know if you could see this. This is $95,000. $95,000 right here, y'all. Let's keep going. Got a vehicle in his business name. No money out of his pocket, y'all. $90,000. So he's getting himself funded, like I shared, and then started getting other people funded. The same exact process. So you do the math. If he got somebody funded $480,000, what was his payout? What was his payout? Just let me know in the chat. He went and got himself funded and started funding other people. $480,000. What was his payout? Let me know in the chat, y'all. Let me know in the chat. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Elvis. $48,000. I couldn't make this up if I wanted to. But let me keep doing. Let me keep showing y'all some more. Because sometimes, again, seeing is believing. Seeing is believing. Oh yeah, I didn't get to show y'all this. So for everybody that does join tonight, everybody that do join tonight, this right here, you're gonna get an opportunity to get up to $2,500, no credit check at all. So you gotta lock in your spot, and my team, they're gonna get you this access to this link right here. $1,300 approved, $2,500 approved. So you can literally invest right now and go get $2,500 right now. No credit check. $2,500. Another $2,500. Another $2,500. I couldn't make this up if I wanted to. Right here, $2,500. No credit check. Look at the receipts. Look at the results. Again, I couldn't make this up if I wanted to. Let's go through some wins. Oh, man, look at this. Lena is crushing it. She already up $501 cash. Every single day she posting her wins. Imagine you making $500 a day. Imagine that. Put me in the chat if you cool with making $500 a day. These are what's happening. Okay, look at my guy David. Look at my guy David. Look what they're doing here. And they're posting the receipts. They're making money every single day. Every single day. I couldn't, all right, let me unshare real quick. I only had 90 minutes and we're coming to a close right now. But this is only 10%. I couldn't even show you all the ways that we redeploy the capital and create additional streams of income. I couldn't do it. We literally have no shortage of ways to go get the capital, y'all. But I'd rather show you better than I could tell you, right? So cool, you got that. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's see. Who else we got in here? I just want to show y'all some wins. You feel me? Okay. Look at Shamil. Ran the play. 20,000. Easy. 20,000. This person, Tyrone, ran the Amex play. Approvals. Sherrod, $65,000 in funding since joining MMA. And look what he said. Since joining MMA within my first 60 days, I was able to get $50,000 on the personal funding with a 30-day late. And he had high utilization. So if you thinking that you can't get in the door, I'm telling you it's because you don't have the information. It's not because of the money. It's not because of it. Right? Let me keep on going. And actually, what I want to do is this, right? Oh, man. Big win. 25,000. Easy. This is just too easy, y'all. I could go on and on and on and show y'all so many ways that we in here getting funded. We in here getting the bag. Right here. 25,000, 100,000 all day long. This is what we do all day long. So let me keep going. Can I keep showing y'all? Put show me in the chat if I can show you. Put show me in the chat if I can show you. Right here, Angelina got approved for $7,100. Easy. Right? So many wins. So many wins. Check out another one right here. Desmond. He went and got what? $140,000 in funding this month. $140,000. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. We actually have our in-person events, right? So when you join us, at our high tier, we have our in-person events where we get together, we build, we connect, we have VIP dinners, all that cool stuff. But look, I can show y'all on and on and on. These are the approvals. So this is what I want to do. I want to do something different, right? I want to do something different. Let me know in the chat what's holding you back, and I'm 99% sure I could show you in the community where we're gonna solve that issue. Let me know in the chat what's holding you back. They said the funding, finances, that's what we specialize in. That's what we specialize in, y'all. Check this out. Ran the play. I give you the exact blueprint. 25,000. You said your payout is pending? Absolutely, it's pending. Here it goes, 25,000. Run the play. Run the play. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Ran the Amex play, multiple credit cards, one pull. Ran the Chase play. I couldn't make it if I wanted to. Look, not only that, right? When we go into our classroom, we got a lot of trainings, right? So when I say grant writing, we got our grant writing course. We got our debt elimination course. We show you how to set your own credit repair business up, business funding, self-storage. Right here's our hacks, right? So all the hacks that you need to repair your credit, we got our Experian collection removal hack. We got our TransUnion removal hack, bankruptcy removals, 10-day TransUnion removals, 7-day sweep, funding sequence right here. So look, this is the sequence that we get. I can't. I don't want y'all to screenshot that. I don't want y'all. I got to be in the room. Look, I'm giving you the exact play. You see, today I gave y'all a sequence of just 3 banks each. Imagine when you get in the community, I give you right here 12 banks each bureau. Just imagine. Imagine when you get in the community, I give you the step-by-step play, exactly what to put, the data points and everything on your application. So you have a full library of trainings that is at your own leisure that you could just go and train on and listen to and take notes. And then we also have live classes. So this is the calendar for the live classes, right? So you're going to have access to our credit repair trainings. You're going to have access to our digital products, our funding trainings, all that cool stuff. But this is just our community. We also have our higher tier for the playmakers. You get 2 additional bonus classes, and you also get a self-storage Q&A, and you get self-storage courses. So with the bonuses for the playmakers, you get 2 calls a week, which is phenomenal. One on funnels, automation, systems, getting you set up. The other one is going to be strictly on funding and how to get access to it. And then we also have the courses where you can go and learn about business acquisitions and self-storage acquisitions. It's a no-brainer, y'all. So again, what else y'all need? Let me know in the chat. What else y'all need? So when you lock in your spot, when you get on the phone with the team, I'm giving away a $2,000 discount because my son is turning 2 years old, like I said. So be ready to make the investment yourself. What other let me see. Matter of fact, can I show y'all some stuff? I'm gonna just show y'all one more thing and I'm getting up out of here. If y'all don't got no more questions, I'm gonna get up out of here. Go. Look at this, y'all. I couldn't make this up if I wanted to. Like, this was Cookie's grand opening for her mail and shipping business. She's making 6 figures a year, bought it with just $5,000. Right here, I told y'all, legacy builder, one of our students, she actually bought a dry cleaning business utilizing our infinite bank. This was her grand opening for her dry cleaning business. Couldn't make that up. Royalty, another one. She bought a restaurant, bar, and lounge, had her grand opening. You see the family there to support her. So again, this is not the community where we just talk about it. I really live this, y'all. And I'm passionate about this information because it has truly changed my life. It has changed my family's life. It changed my students' life. And I want you to be next. I truly want you to be next, y'all. So if you next, type I'm next in the chat. If you next, type I'm next in the chat. If you next, type I'm next in the chat. There we go. There we go. There we go. If you next, type I'm next in the chat. I just want to make sure like I got the right people in the room. All right, cool. Santandra said I'm next. Vanessa said I'm next. Ebony said I'm next. Monica said I'm next. Lisa said I'm next. I love it. This is the type of energy I love, y'all. And look, can I be real with y'all? If I could be real, type be real in the chat. If I can be real, type be real in the chat. I just want to be real really quick with y'all. Like, this is just something that we just need to understand, right? So when you jump on a call, there's going to be some options for you, right? So I don't want you to think about having no as an answer, right? No should not be in your vocabulary. You should be willing to say, how can I make it happen? So there's going to be opportunity for you to finance it where you could go through Afterpay, Affirm, Klarna, and break your payment up over 24 months, 36 months. I just want you to get in the door. Or you could do like wealthy people do. You could do like we do. Because in our program, we're showing you how to start a business that's a high income skill. We're showing you how to set up a business model so you can make $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 a month. So when you make your investment, you can literally set it up to where you can actually get your first client to help you get back your investment. Your very first client. You could actually set up affiliates where we help you set it up to where you can start getting paid just by bringing other people in the program and you'll get paid commission. So either way, there's no excuses. I designed this to make you as profitable as fast as possible. Put it on a credit card, whatever you need to do. If nothing changed, nothing will change. And I don't want you to be in the same spot next year, February 12th, 2026, because you let an opportunity like this pass you by. I don't want you to be in the same spot. I want you to be with us in our 7-figure mastermind. I want you to be with us in our 6-figure mastermind. I want you to be with us at that next level where we have our in-person events, our self-storage tours. We have all our strategy sessions where we get together in person and we walk through this stuff, y'all. But I know some of y'all are thinking like, hey, Mogul, like, how do I know this is for me? Put a 1 in the chat if you're thinking that. Let's just be real here. If you're thinking, how do I know this is for me, Mogul? You gave a lot of information. It sounds good, but is it possible for me? Well, nobody said me in the chat, so that means you know this for you. Because if you don't know it's for you or not, how would you ever know if you don't try? You just got to do it scared. You probably thinking to yourself, how soon could I make my money back? How soon could I be profitable? Listen, I cannot make any guarantees. I won't ever make that guarantee because your result is going to be based upon your work ethic. What I will guarantee is that you will not be able to meet your revenue goals if you don't invest, if you don't join the program, if you don't get the strategy, you will most likely be in the same spot. What I can tell you is that the program is designed to make you as profitable as fast as possible. And look. If you're afraid and the money too tight, this is why you need to do it even more. You need to be uncomfortable. Do y'all understand me? And what I'm gonna do is this: as I come to a close, I'm gonna get with my team and I'm gonna let them know. For those of you that join the Playmakers and you make that investment to start your funding agency, my team will work personally with you to help you fund your very first client so that you can make back your investment. I want to personally have my team work with you directly to help you fund your first client so that you can get your money back. I want to make you as profitable as fast as possible. So when you make the investment, it is our responsibility to make sure that we help you fund that client. Even if it means we got to do the work and fund them, you go find them and we'll go do the fulfillment. We'll do a partnership together. You can literally partner with my team where you get a client, we'll do all the processes while you learn so you can get paid. Type me in the chat if you're ready to be a part of that. Type me in the chat, you're ready to be a part of that. Lisa said, that's a deal. Lisa, that's a deal. Yeah. So that's it. I'm out of here. The link is dropped. We are ready to go. And we're going to close this thing up. So for those of you that found this valuable, we're going to see you on the other side. We're going to see you in there. And guess what? Tomorrow, we actually have an orientation. So for those of you that lock in your spot tonight and first thing tomorrow, we have an orientation call tomorrow at 6 p.m. So my team will be walking you through how to navigate, how to get the most out of the community and all the great things so that you can really dial in. Lock in for the rest of the year. Dial it in, all right? Dial it in for the rest of the year. So with that being said, we're gonna wrap this up. If you need 5 more minutes, type 5 minutes in the chat. If you really trying to, and you didn't book your spot yet, you need about 5 more minutes. Just type 5 minutes in the chat. Type 5 minutes in the chat. All right. Cool. All right, so cool. We good. We good. All right, perfect. Sherry, congratulations. Let's get it. Yo, I'm hyped up. The reason why I'm hyped up is because I hope you know that your life is about to change. I hope you know that everything is gonna change for you because this is not a coincidence. Like you're not on this call right now by chance. This is confirmation. Somebody type confirmation in the chat. Like you was looking for somebody to give you a business model that you could start with. You don't need a college degree. You don't need a diploma. You don't need hundreds of $1,000s in your bank account. You don't need an 850 credit score. All you need is the will. All you need is the drive, the desire. I'm going to give you the skill. I'm going to give you the how. My team, we're going to give you everything that we need to support you. All you need is the drive, the commitment. You've been praying for this. Type me if you've been praying for opportunity to learn how to generate some new capital this year. New revenue streams, predictable streams, profitable streams. I know what's about to happen. That's why I'm excited. I know you need to understand it. It's probably new and you're going to be nervous when you make the investment in yourself, but I want you to do it scared because you got the right one. You got the right one, y'all. You got the right one. All right. So with that being said, we are out of here. I'm going to close this thing up. Y'all have a blessed night. Salute. I'm going to see everybody else on the team with us. All right. Cool. Let's get it.
Community being part of this community within a short period of time, I've learned a lot. Networked with good people, Ramel, the brothers, and all of that stuff. Just being here within a month, I was able to acquire $140K on business funding, 0% interest for about 12 months. So I'm humbled to be here, glad to be here. I'm ready to network with everybody.
Biggest win has been me being able to pay off $70,000 in debt and also being able to free up some cash flow to where it's well into the hundreds of thousands of dollars. If you are thinking about joining the Mailbox Millionaire Academy, I will tell you, do not hesitate. You're wasting time. Do it now. Take control of your life.
I'm an independent owner and self-storage facility operator myself and member of the Mailbox Millionaire Academy. The experience has been overwhelming. It's been great. They've assisted me here with not just building my credit, but advancing my credit, because I was already in place on my credit, but they've opened so many more doors for me, so many more opportunities, many more bank options that I didn't know about, lines of credit.
Here I am. I'll be closing in December with
Oh,
rebranding the stores.
oh
So
my
I
goodness.
thank you. I thank you. It was worth the money. It's worth the time. Sometimes I didn't have the time. I wasn't able to log in, but I did go back and I listened. I read the messages. Thank you so much.
Y'all see that? Do y'all know what that is? That is my certificate of ownership. What do I own? I am a co-owner, a partner in said storage facility.
I am beyond grateful to have such an opportunity to partner with the three Mogul brothers. It has been an honor to be a mentee in the Mailbox Millionaire Academy, and now to be able to become part owner, and not only one, but 3 self-storage facilities is absolutely amazing.
I have to say thank you to all of my Mailbox Millionaires, my family, my mentors, Ramel, Crew, Jamel. I love you guys so much. Listen, this is what we doing. Cash flowing businesses. I thank you guys so, so much.
Been in a program like this before.
We just give it up.
Have never been in a program like this before.
We just give it up for Crew and Ramel. Do you understand the representation that you're giving up for these men?
I'm a single mom. I let my son listen to y'all in the morning, and I noticed he's picking up on things, and I appreciate y'all for that.
I really believe in what you guys are doing. My major takeaway, there's more than one way to elevate and to get to that next level.
When I say mindset, you will get your mind right.
So Ramel, I just want to congratulate you. Yes, it was an amazing job. I just love the whole infinity banking strategies.
When I had my oldest son at 17, my thought was always, you got to make something happen before he graduates high school. I'm on my grind, I'm on it, and I'm thinking about his legacy because there's so much I want to give him. I don't never want him to have the grind that I've had. I want him to think about his dream. So I appreciate y'all for that.
Everything that I've come and learned, excellent. And you just polishing and just smoothing out the edges for me.
So I appreciate what you guys are doing, and I look forward to getting this bag.
Ramel, I'm so in love with you because you are a Black king who came back and got the rest of us who was lost. Today is a new day, and I'm a Mailbox Millionaire.